today, and we're going to be taking a walk right along the promenade, right up the far end of Guardamar. If you're coming from Torrevieja, a couple of junctions up past La Mata, and you'll be in Guardamar, you take the first turning off that says Guardamar, and you will come up to this roundabout just here, and we're going to be taking a walk along the promenade. And we're going to be talking about all the big latest news going on. We've got loads of news to report on today about Gibraltar, smoking and all sorts of things that's going on down in St Hevier. So yeah, let's take a walk and catch up to date with all the latest. These weren't very good. We've got more news as well that's been happening down in St Hevier. They're doing the old clean up down there, and apparently the seabed is just full of rubbish and all sorts going on, being organised by the military people down there, and they're getting all the seabed cleaned up. Like last time they done this big clean up down in St Hevier, it's right round by the military base. They got over 2.8 tonnes worth of rubbish. But yeah, there was 60 odd divers and parachutes, all from the military, that helped in the clean up. And they're at it again, gonna start cleaning up. I don't know why it keeps picking up rubbish down there, but yeah, getting it all cleaned up. We're gonna take a walk along now. We're gonna update you with all the latest news. And we had all them protests going on the Canary Islands about the tourists and how they wanted to sort it out, trying to curb it. Well, it got voted on, and apparently it got rejected. What they wanted to do was to bring in a tourist tax to the Canary Islands, which they already have some kind of similar tax, but it's not called a tourist tax, it's called something else. But yeah, they're all they've done now. They've said we're not going to have this other tourist tax added. Instead of that, they're going to come to some kind of agreement where they're just going to increase the tax they already got for the people coming into these Canary Islands. And we've got the health minister. She's finally got away with this smoking business. They're now going to start banning in certain places and have designated smoking areas. But yeah, she's got away. The cigarettes are definitely going to go up, and all the branding of the cigarettes are going to be like they've got in the UK. There'll be no advertising on the cigarettes, so plain packages for the cigarettes, and it's not good news for the smokers, but it's going back up. The Ministry for Health said that smoking is a cause of over 50,000 deaths a year in Spain, from lung cancer to all kind of other diseases. Apparently there's over 35 other kind of diseases it relates to, this tobacco smoking. So they're hoping that this increase in cigarettes and taking off the names off the bags is going to reduce the people smoking. Also, the other thing happened with the war in Ukraine and the increase of prices. The government did sort out the tax on the fuel and reducing the price of essential goods in the supermarkets. They started dropping the tax down in the supermarket to make things more affordable and give us a bit of help as prices were shooting up. All to do with kind of things, I reckon, the weather, temperatures and wars and all other kind of business. So they reduced it, but now they said come June the tax is going back to what it was on all the essential goods. They did knock it down on the veg and the milk and all other kind of things, but no, they're putting it all back now, so we're going to be paying a lot more for our food again. Actually, the reduction was 10% down to 5%, and that was on the bread, egg, cheese, fruit, cereals, vegetables, olive oil and other things. But yeah, it's all going to go back up to what it was, and that's all going to be happening in June. But on the flip side of things, I reckon Aldi's in Spain are going to start reducing over 400 items in their store to make things a lot cheaper for the Spanish. Yes, and other bit of news to report on, and it can only be down in Malaga. Somebody checking in from the Malaga airport with a suitcase with 13 kilograms of drugs, going back to Manchester. Checked his suitcase in, and yeah, Latvian. He boarded the plane, but doing their routine checks in the airport, as they do, they detected this suitcase for the drugs. Hashish concealed within his checked luggage. They all get caught. Sooner or later the greed catches with them and they all get caught with all this drug business. But yeah, we've got some lovely buildings just there all along the front, haven't we? Beautiful. And there are plenty of people about for May. Apparently the Spanish government are panicking now. They're telling us we need 24 million immigrants to actually pay for the pensioners, because before pensioners are living a lot longer, and we need the immigrants that come in to start getting them to do some work and keep the balance going. Otherwise they reckon they might not have any money to pay the pensioners eventually, because there'll be no money in the coffers. But they're not mentioning that right now because they don't want to panic anyone. But yeah, they're talking about this is what they need. 24 million immigrants. One minute they don't want you here and the next minute they want you here to do the work, because there ain't much work going on if everyone's retiring in Spain. And it's actually the bank that made the awareness to what the problem was, and they reckon it's going to be a big problem for a lot of countries in the coming years. They said in 2053 they said it needs to triple. Yes, you got it right. It needs to triple in the number of foreign residents. Just by the National Institute, that is, of statistics. That's what they're saying. That's just to maintain the working age from people to pensioners. So, Guardamar. Coming up to early afternoon now, and yeah, absolutely buzzing here anyway. Seem to be a lot of children about. I don't know if it's half term or not. By the way, what do you think of the new goatee? Shall I keep the goatee or shall I shave it off? The wife says I need to shave it off. She says it don't look so good, even though she's the one who mentioned me I should grow it back. Let us know what you think. Goatee or no goatee? If you did want to come and buy down in Guardamar, it's not that expensive to any other places along the front really. You could still pick up your bargains. I've seen property 2-bedroom around 70,000 and even 3-bedroom around about 90,000, and that's not far from actual seafront as well. And like most of the towns, got everything here. You've got your banks, you've got your churches and all your shops, what you need. And also it's got quite a few museums and some great parks I mentioned down in Guardamar. Also got the castle to visit. So yeah, plenty going on in Guardamar. And they do have a weekly market here as well. That is right by the castle. You have a nice market there on a Wednesday. So I've got video of the market if you want to have a look at that. And also the castle, which is right next to it. But yeah, when you like one of them properties just along the front, come out your door and you'll be straight onto the beach. You've got a big open air festival coming up here in Guadalajara as well in a month or so. If you're into festivals, yeah, they've got a bigger festival going on down here. And I think that's held in the park. And yeah, you don't have to book it online apparently, you pay on the door. Yeah, it must be definitely half term for the Spanish children. There's just too many children about. Absolutely beautiful, eh? Living a dream in Spain. Literally guaranteed the weather. We've had a few dodgy days, but they're the only dodgy days we've had for months. Other than that, you're waking up to this every day. You need to sort out your visas and get over to Spain and live the dream. Like they say, they need 24 million immigrants. They're changing their stance already. Yeah, right at the top here, when you get right up there, just in the corner there, you can see all the main bars along there. Got some good bars there as well. Pretty cheap, not expensive. just as you go past them bars and you turn left, that's where you're going to come up to the two parks. Yeah, nice parks, got some lake there with some swans and birds and all sorts going on. And then you've got the big park across the road, Alfonso. That's a massive park. And if you just go straight up all the way, you come up to the marina. Got some great videos coming up for you for the weekend, so stay tuned. Remember, if you want to support me and become a member, as soon as I put it on and uploaded it, when you're a member, you can get to see that straight away before I actually go live, which I normally go live, as you know, about 5-6 o'clock. But as soon as I upload the videos in the morning or afternoon, you'll be able to see that if you're a member. Also, you can support the channel as well. There's all different options. And it does help me get about in Spain as well when you support me, because then I can go to these places and pay for the admissions, check the restaurants out, do a few restaurant reviews for you in Spain. Like the last one I've done for you, the Moroccan and the Mexican, they were absolutely super. Definitely recommend them too. If you haven't seen them, check it out. Yeah, great restaurants. Also, you support me in the channel, become a member, I can help you out with all kind of things. If you're buying a property or you're in search of a property, I'll recommend places, tell you about the areas, also even sort your solicitor out. And remember, when you buy in Spain, they know you don't know the system and they will charge you what you like, really, most of these solicitors. But been in Spain for 9 years now, moved my solicitors, and got a brilliant one, half the price what the others charge. And not only that, talks English and he knows the system. He knows we don't want to pay too much, and he'll sort it out. And if you want to come legal in Spain, want your residency sorted, anything you want to know, my man Enrique will sort it out for you. So yeah, if you need a solicitor in Spain, you message me. I can help all the members out with this kind of information and show you some lovely places in Spain. But yeah, this is lovely, isn't it, eh? Absolutely beautiful. Just think, 2 days ago, there weren't a soul to be seen. We had that bustly, wintry weather. Must have blown over from England. Oh, by the way, they reckon in England they're having an heat wave at 22 degrees this weekend. Whew. We put our coats on at 24 degrees. And always remember the tip I told you, when you're buying in Spain, always buy south facing, because as soon as you do get the chilly months coming in the evening, them houses are like freezer boxes. You might come over here and it's 100 degrees, but trust me, if you're on the wrong side of the road, you will be cold, really cold. There'll be sunbathing across the road and you'll be in your house with your coat on. So make sure you buy south facing if you're going to live here, because you're going to be in your house all year round. Different if you're only coming for a holiday. Obviously you want it a bit cooler because it's going to be very humid in the summer, so you don't really want it too hot. But if you're living here, that's the main tip I'll give anybody. Anybody who wants to know what's the best tip you can give someone, that is it. If you're living here, buy south facing. It's no dearer than any other property. It's no extra tax for having a south facing. It's just that not people don't know about it. They just naturally think it's hot because it's hot, but it's not. Yeah. And as you just go further up there, it narrows out. There's nothing along just up the far end there. It's just some house properties on the front, which are actually very close to the sea, must say. So this is the main part of the beach in Guardamar, and it's the noisy bit as well, because it's where you got all the kids' play apparatus. The other tip as well, when you buy in Spain, check out there's no barking dogs near your house, because the Spanish do not do anything. They just let their dogs bark, bark, bark. And yeah, they go out and yap all day. It's a before you buy, make sure you're south facing and no barking dogs. That's Paradise World tips for the day. Look at that lovely sky, eh? Beautiful. It's not like you're getting in a cold sea. Yeah, so many beautiful properties along the Costa Blanca coast. All the beaches, blue flag beaches. And remember, some of the beaches now, there's no smoking on a beach whatsoever. And if you get caught smoking, you'll get fined around about 150 euros. And in some parts of Spain, you can't be sleeping on the beach or hanging at the beach at night and having parties, because that's another fine. And if you're going to these bars, you've got to make sure you're covered up now. You can't be going to the bars with your top off. They're all cleaning up the tourist spots now, trying to make it more inviting, and trying to get rid of the lager louts and make it nicer for the families that are here, so they can enjoy parts of Spain without having all these rowdy people with their shirts hanging off and smoking. Let us know, do you think it's a good idea, banning smoking on the beaches? I mean, if they're not bugging me, I ain't got a problem. If I can move away from them, I suppose. But in bars and restaurants, and they're sitting on the next table, I can understand that. But open places, I don't think they should be really interfering. It's in the public. I mean, the whole Minister for Health come up with a crazy one. Said she wanted to start banning smoking in cars, as if that was ever going to happen. But obviously she didn't try and put that one forward because she knew that wouldn't happen. So yeah, that's a nice little walk along the beach there. You see, quite busy. And you've got all these lovely bars here. Just up there to the left, turn left there, that's where you got your couple of parks. And the castle straight up there as well. So yeah, these lovely little bars along here. And that is a good little dish there, that pescado mixed salad, all different fishes. That is great. Actually had that dish, or the wife has. Massive it is, you probably couldn't eat it all, but that is a popular dish. Yeah, we got pizzas, spaghetti bolognese, and yeah, a lot of people here. Yes, plenty of restaurants along the front. Of course, the looky love it along here as well, just like they do in Torrevieja. They have all their stuff out, glasses, football shirts, trainers, because they're really good. Get some really good trainers. I bought a pair of trainers and they've been going for over 2 years. Good as gold. I would recommend buying a pair from a looky. But yeah, buzzing in it.
You'll have loads to do when it gets back to you.
Absolutely buzzing. Got a little beach bar here as well. Get your cocktails. Restaurant Tabaka. There we go. Yeah, look, yes, got all the names there. Prada. There we go. Cheap as chips. 15 euros.
Hello.
There you get your hair braided. Good price here. You want some t-shirts and even some pants.
Yeah, pants.
Yeah.
Come on.
What's the price?
T-shirt or pants?
Lovely snazzy hats here as well. Football shirts again. More trainers. Yeah, market on the beach. Absolutely great, eh? And you can get an ice cream as well. And we've got the man on the beach, does his sand carvings. Look at this, absolutely amazing. A mermaid. Look at that. That won't last 5 minutes in England. You get someone to come along and destroy it. But yeah, that's been there. He goes away, comes back and checks the bucket. There we go. Another ice cream place there. But obviously do food as well. So all along the beach you've got loads of these beach bars. Just up there, you've got one just there, further up on the right. So yeah, you never have to go far for a drink. So this is Guardamar. It's just gone 12 on a nice Thursday morning in Spain on a 2nd of May. And another 2 or 3 hours it'll be even more super duper busy. Hope you enjoyed the video today and let us know what you think about the goatee. Don't forget to give us a like and check out my next video just up there, a tour of Guardamar.